everyone, welcome back. Thank you for joining me. So today is going to be a really short post-workout or post-run stretch. So just a few minutes on your mat just to give your muscles a little bit of attention after you have worked out. So coming straight to the top of the mat, we're going to separate our feet about hip distance so you can bring them together, bringing the toes to touch. Just allow the hands to come up beside you. Gently gaze forwards or maybe close through the eyes. Palms facing forwards and allowing the shoulders to just relax. And if you are doing this just as you have finished your workout or your run, perhaps noticing your heartbeat slow down, noticing your breath get a little bit softer. So just noticing every connection with the earth and the feet, perhaps spreading through the toes, bringing them back down. And we're just going to take 3 cleansing breaths. So really filling up the lungs all the way down to the lower ribs, breathing in. And a slow, big breath out. Inhale slowly. And exhale slowly. One more, breathing in. And breathing out. Starting to flicker the eyes open, reaching the hands backwards and all the way up, palms touch. As you exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Now your legs might be a little bit stiff here, so just bending the knees as much as you need, maybe separating the feet a little bit more and coming into a ragdoll position. So we're going to hold on to either elbows, relax through the back of the neck, really let everything go. You can find a little bit of movement or stillness here. And just letting everything be heavy, perhaps bringing the weight back towards your heels, just letting everything go. Now releasing the hands, bringing the left fingertips down in front of you, starting to lengthen through the right leg and bend through the left knee. We're going to start to peel the right arm up towards the sky. Maybe the gaze looks if your neck is okay. Maybe you keep looking down. Taking a full breath in here. And exhale as you swap over, right hand comes down, left arm reaches up, and we start to lengthen through the left leg and bend through the right knee. Taking a full breath in as you exhale, swapping over, peeling the right arm up, and then bringing it back down once more on the left side. And exhale, release the hands down. Come back into that Uttanasana forward fold. As you inhale, find a halfway lift and lengthen. Draw the shoulder blades towards one another, crown of the head forwards. And exhale as you fold. Inhale, coming up all the way to the top, taking your time, pressing into the feet, letting the head, the hands hang heavy. Slowly coming up piece by piece. Chin is in towards the chest until the very last moment. And then as you arrive here, interlacing the fingers behind the lower back, start to press the hands down, open up through the front of the chest, maybe lift your gaze. Nice, exhale as you fold forwards, bend the knees as much as you need. The hands come up and over the head. Now when we go for a run or we work out, perhaps we focus on stretching the legs and the lower body, but we use a lot of our upper body to help us move. So really important to stretch out those areas as well. Nice, releasing the hands, coming into chair pose, sweeping the hands up, either out in front of you or maybe reach them by the sides of the ears, sink through the hips. We'll just be here for one breath. And then lengthen the legs, reach the arms up, and exhale, hands to your heart space. Nice. Inhale as you reach the arms up. We're going to hold onto the left wrist with the right hand. Reach the arms up and over to your right. Press down into both feet. Inhale, come back through center, swapping over, holding onto your right wrist and reaching over. Nice. Inhale as you lift back through center and exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale as you fold. Now step the left foot back and allow that left knee to come down, relax through the back toes. Coming into a low lunge. So bringing your hand on top of the other onto the right thigh. Start to engage through this back leg. And don't worry about dipping the hips too far. We're going to stay a little bit engaged here and coming out of that lunge slightly. Now take a breath in, and then as you exhale, come into half splits. Lengthen through the front leg and start to send the hips backwards. Now you can bring your hands onto blocks or bricks here either side of the leg. You can reach yourself forwards or reach the arms back if you'd like an extra challenge. Pointing the toes up towards the sky. Nice. Rebend through that front knee, reach the arms up. And then exhale as we move back through your half splits. Nice. So flowing through each posture. Taking your time to really feel that stretch through the front of the left hip and then all the way down through the back of the right leg. Nice. Bend through the front knee. Bring your left hand down. Right arm reaches all the way up. And then start to reach that right arm to the back of your mat. Maybe it stays here, or you might start to bend through that left knee, holding onto the foot, maybe bringing in a strap here, and then opening up through the top of the body. So wherever you feel comfortable today. Full breath in. And exhale, bring that hand down. Start to heel toe the right foot across the mat, coming into pigeon pose. So bringing the right knee down and walk that left leg backwards. Just to where you're comfortable, maybe bringing something underneath that right hip. Take a breath in as you lengthen all the way up through the crown of the head. And exhale, coming down to wherever you're comfortable, maybe forearms, maybe reaching the arms forwards. Sending the breath to any of those sticky areas. Nice. As you inhale, plant the hands back down, come onto one side and then spin that left leg forwards. Now you can either bring it in front of the right shin or cross it over your right knee. Just make sure your right foot or your right heel isn't underneath you. Coming into a seated twist, we're going to reach that left arm up and behind you, fingertips down on the earth, and wrap that right arm around your left knee. Draw it in towards the body. Lengthen all the way up through the crown of the head and exhale as you twist. You should really feel it in your left hip here. Maybe closing down the eyes, relaxing through the shoulders. Now take a full breath in, and as you exhale, unravel. Now if your left foot wasn't over the right knee, bring it over and draw it back towards the body. So coming into cow face pose. So stacking the knees roughly on top of each other. So I'll turn around so you can see. If this is uncomfortable at all, you can just sit cross-legged, or you can bring your hands up so you're kneeling if it's a bit more comfortable. So if you're here, maybe walking the hands forwards. This can be really strong, so just come to whatever variation is comfortable for you, and you might find that a little bit of movement here is quite nice. Okay, and then planting the palms down, starting to lift all the way up. We're going to unravel and take it back to a downward facing dog. This should feel really nice. Start to pedal out through the feet, coming onto each toes. Really pressing into the heels. Pressing into the hands, drawing the shoulders up. Nice. As you inhale, lift up through your left leg and step your left foot in between the hands. Drop your back knee, release those toes and come into your low lunge. Bringing the hands one on top of the other onto your left leg. And just taking a moment into this lunge. So engaging through that back leg, not sinking too far into this lunge today. Taking a full breath in, and then as you exhale, start to send the hips back, lengthen through that front leg, pointing the toes up, and again your hands can come either side, maybe onto a prop, perhaps reaching forwards or backwards. And then we're going to start to flow when you're ready, so bending through that front knee, reaching up, and exhale, sending it backwards. So moving through in your own time, really engaging through that back leg as you come forwards, moving with your breath. Nice. Next time you bend your front knee, bring the right hand down, lift up through the left arm. And start to reach back towards the back of your mat, and then maybe you bend that right knee, holding onto the foot if I can get it, drawing it towards the body. Now taking whatever variation works for you today. And then as you inhale, reach the left arm all the way up and over, and then start to heel toe that left foot across the mat, coming into pigeon. So the knee comes down, you walk that back leg away. One side might feel a little bit nicer than the other, or a little bit more comfortable. Maybe putting something underneath that left hip. Taking a full breath in, and then as you exhale, coming to where you're comfortable, maybe forearms, maybe onto a pillow, and release everything down. And bringing the hands back onto the earth, sitting onto your left hip, bringing that right knee in front of you, or right foot in front of you, either in front of the shin or across your left knee. Start to reach the right arm up and over onto the earth, and then wrap that left hand around the right knee, coming into your twist. So as you breathe in, lengthen all the way up, and exhale to twist. Relaxing through your face, your jaw, your shoulders. Taking a full breath to come back through center. unraveling the arms, and then if your right foot isn't crossed over already, cross it over your left knee, and then start to stack the knees one on top of the other roughly, bringing the feet either side of the body, so cow face pose. And again, you can come onto your knees or you can cross out the legs for this one. Start to walk the hands forwards, then maybe some movement comes in. Starting to walk the hands back up. This time we're going to unravel the legs, bring the soles of the feet together, and start to take them away from the body a little bit further than maybe you normally would. Holding on to the ankles or maybe the toes. We're going to breathe in as you reach the chest forwards, and then exhale as you fold. Now, option to bring your hands underneath the legs here, maybe towards the knees. And you can relax your head. If you want a bit of a deeper stretch, you can bring them towards the body as well. And slowly coming back up, bring the hands either side of the knees, draw them together. And then reaching the hands up, palms facing in, drop the chin towards the chest, round through the spine, coming down piece by piece onto the mat. Lengthening out through the legs or maybe bending the knees if this hurts your lower back. Allowing the ankles to roll outwards, coming into your Shavasana. So just taking a minute to breathe. Notice your breath, allow the body to get what it needs from the practice. Maybe bringing the hands onto the body, maybe leaving them outstretched beside you. Just taking a moment in your Shavasana to think of an intention to bring into your day. Feel free to stay here for as long as you need. If you are ready to finish your practice today, coming onto one side and coming up to a comfortable seat. Now I encourage you to stay for a longer Shavasana if you can. But if you are ready, coming into a comfortable seat and just bringing the hands to your heart space, keeping the eyes closed or the gaze soft. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Gently bow down to your heart space. Thank yourself for practicing today. Thank you so much for practicing with me. I hope you had a good practice and I will see you again soon. Bye.